See where it says excellent connection. Here I am. One concurrent viewer. Here I am. I'm here again. Right. Here I am. I'm here. Bruce is back. Right. Let's set this microphone a bit higher. If that's at all possible. Yeah, we can. We can indeed. Yep. Yo, YouTubers. It's kind of late, so I got to whisper into the microphone, but I've got the mic levels quite high. And are we getting any viewers? You know, the one concurrent viewer that comes up straight away is probably a bot. And it comes up immediately. It comes up too quickly. Medication time. Medication time. Two viewers. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since a rock and roll. I'll just sit down for a while, and in case anybody wants to catch up and anybody wants to join us, if you'd like to. I mean, it says concurrent viewers 0, and then the top it says 2 viewers. I don't understand which one's telling the truth. And if you'd like to, if you're someone who wants to be known, please say hi in the chat, and I know who you are. And if you want to remain anonymous, it's up to you. But it's so I know who's out there, and we can get the ball rolling. I haven't actually got any script or idea what I'm talking about tonight. I just thought I'd show me face on a live stream to show you that I haven't died. I'm still alive. Let's just adjust the camera so you can see the complete ugly head. Now we're back to one viewer. Who's watching? Who's out there? Now it says 2 viewers. If it's someone who you know and you don't want to remain anonymous, please say hi in the chat. I want to do a kind of live discussion. Well, I don't really. I just thought I'd go live just for the hell of it, you know. I've been having a bit of a spiritual battle lately, folks. There's kind of things going on in my life, and I've been losing my temper a lot, and I feel like I'm being harassed and challenged and all kinds of things. It's a long story. I thought, I've been doing a lot of work lately, guys. I've been copying a lot of photographs and stuff like that to my computer. I've been going through all my photo albums, ransacking my photos, and getting them all scanned. So I've got a load of cassette tapes, vintage cassette tapes of me, me band recording rehearsal sessions from 1984 onwards. Well, actually, it goes back to 82. And whoever appears on the live chat, I'll sort of play stuff just for a bit of comedy, because it's absolutely dreadful, you know what I mean? I want to try and, discussion kind of thing. Before we go anywhere, let's just do a little, I need to get some pictures. I want to start the ball rolling. There's only one person watching. It doesn't really matter if anyone watches me live. I do it just in case anyone wants to come on, you know what I mean? As long as it's recorded and it goes onto YouTube, it doesn't really matter. There's not much happening here live. Alright. I'm just going to have a little drink. I'm taking my time, just in case anyone arrives late and wants to join. Oh no, I've done that noise again. I'll keep doing that, man. I haven't had any alcohol tonight, by the way. I'm drinking tea. I drink Yorkshire tea now. No, I don't. It's green tea. No, it's not. This is actually CBD tea. Cannabis tea, CBD. Red. You love it. You love it. Ah, that's refreshing. Yeah, I've been going through all my old photographs, right? Oh, we're in for a treat. Oh, I've done it again. I keep doing these little micro belches. It's like... It's probably a spiritual attack. I want you to look at this, guys, right? Let's just shrink my ugly head. And I want to start the ball rolling with a little... I want to talk about all kinds of things, about witchcraft, about spiritual things, you know. And one of the things, let's see my pictures. Get my pictures up. I'm really intrigued about this, guys. Hold on, how come that's there? Oh yeah, I've copied that. But yeah, I want to talk about this. I want any suggestions if anyone's watching. We've got one viewer. If you want to speak. Is anybody familiar with this image? Of course, I've been doing this, posting this up anyway, so it doesn't matter if anyone wants to, communicate. But this picture's been giving me the creeps lately, right, guys? It's a picture. It's supposed to be Beelzebub, right? And I'm really curious as to who drew it. It's got some kind of initials on the bottom of it in that, like. But isn't it bloody horrible, right? And it's supposed to be Beelzebub, right? Baalzebub, as it's called in the Bible. And if we zoom in, I mean, it looks like a modern face, doesn't it? But doesn't it look like a very, very old man, right? Now let's look at the features. Let's zoom in. Alright, now, does he, if anyone's watching, does it remind you of anyone? Does that look like someone famous or something? That maybe one day, I mean, look, it's got big ears, but they're pointy like some kind of pixie, you know what I mean? Right? And the other curious detail is the crown. It's wearing a crown, right? So it's supposed to be Beelzebub, right? But am I mistaken? Does that look like Prince Charles to you? Because it does to me, right? See the eyes and the eyebrows. But it's a very old illustration, right, guys? Well, I'm not too sure how old it is, to be honest. I haven't really done any checking on it, right, guys? But look, he's got kind of a huge nose, right? He's got a red nose, as if he's like done a lot of cocaine or something. And oh my word, let's zoom into those eyes, look. Can't go any deeper than that. No, I can't go any further than that. But man, that's uncanny, isn't it? It looks like Prince Charles, doesn't it, right? And the weird thing is, look at his mouth and his chin. He's got a little tiny chin. And his mouth's like scrunched up, you know, like... It's weird. I mean, I'm not having a go with Prince Charles or whatever, but we'll say, let's just suppose there could be a lookalike or an identical or something that's... I don't know, doesn't it look like Prince Charles, man? Let's zoom back, right, and let's get it back to where it is. Now, this is the eerie thing. Look at the creepy, like, Beelzebub was supposed to be Lord of the Flies, isn't it, right? Anything to do with bugs and creepy crawlies and, you know, that kind of thing. But look at the legs. They're like a spider's legs, aren't they, or an insect's legs? You know, it's a really creepy image, right? I'm not sure what year it was drawn. I don't know who drew it. It's got like LB there and J my alt in this corner, or JMZAULT MZAULT. Right. What do you think? I mean, and I reckon this represents like the reptilians or the amphibians on one side and the cat on the other. It probably represents shapeshifting, the two creatures. Anyone got any idea what that is and what it's about? Anyone got any comments if anyone comes on live? I'm just leaving it for a bit. Like, I'm just taking my time in case I go deep and talk about some other things. And... what are your thoughts, guys? Does it not look like Prince Charles, but like as though he's really old? And his head's a bit shriveled, isn't it? His chin and that, like. And the crown is kind of creepy, you know. It's supposed to be Beelzebub. Any suggestions, folks? Lord of the Flies, maggots, bugs, grubs, all those things. Gives me the creeps, right? But here's the interesting bit, right? That's an old illustration, right? That's an old illustration. You can see that, the style or whatever. It reminds me of the art. You know, Granville, the artist that did the cover for Queen's Innuendo album. It's very similar to that, isn't it? The style, the colour and that, like. Granville. Right, now if I get rid of that and I go into my pictures, right? Go into, now look how many there are. There's like, please excuse any pictures you might see of other things, but look, this is a modern, you know, if you see any pictures of naked, now here's a modern version, right, guys? Someone's actually modernised it, right? And see what it says. Baal, Beelzebub. And over here is a symbol. Let's do a zoom in, right, folks, so you can see what I'm talking about. Right, so it's like a completely different face almost, right? You see there's some kind of symbol there, right? And then we go across this side. There's Baal. Right? I mean, look at the, instead of insects' legs or spiders' legs, they're naked women, look. Zoom back again. Isn't that weird? Isn't that strange? Who's watching, by the way? If it's someone I know and you want to put your name in the chat so we know who you are, and if you're someone I know, you know, so I can be friendly and... But you see the naked women instead of the insects' legs, right? Sorry for any viewers who are watching who are underage, you know, don't like the only drawings, right? Right, I've finished my cup of tea. Right, and then when we go up and look at the face, it doesn't look anything. It doesn't look anything like that picture, does it? Right now, there's still a cat there, right, on one side, and it's, instead of a frog, it's like this hideous kind of lizardy reptile creature, you know. and his ears are kind of still pointy, and there's, but obviously someone's hell-bent on preserving this image, this character, this thing, this caricature of someone. Now, who does that look like? I mean, I can't think of anyone myself who that reminds me of, but you know, it's got the same kind of grimacing mouth and snarly face. It's a nasty piece of work. Meant to be Beelzebub. Who did that, and what is it? Who is it? Modern. Right. Let's go back. You see. We go back to the original one, right? Which was here. And there we see. Now, you see, as soon as it comes up, you immediately think, that looks like Prince Charles, that mate. I don't believe that, to be honest. Like, why does it keep going no viewers and then one viewer? Is that because like people by chance pass by and see me, like, and I don't know. Right, and anyway, that's how I wanted to start. But the weird thing is, right, when I copied this picture and I was looking at it and thinking, that looks kind of creepy, doesn't it? Well, the weird thing is, I had a dream a couple of nights later and I seen it in a dream, you know, like, I don't know whether I was looking at a picture of it or it was actually real. And it was like, you know, it's like an old Freemason's head, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's got like, I don't know why, it just oozes Freemasonry, doesn't it? I don't know. See, these are me interesting pictures that I keep, you know, and like, some of them are not really interesting, you know, they're just, you know, just pictures for some reason of someone or other. Now, here's an interesting thing. We're talking about Prince Charles. Now, look at this, guys. This is a coin from Canada. Right. And it's supposed to be the Queen, right? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but, like, does that look like a different person than the actual person who's supposed to be the Queen? It looks like a completely different woman. No, it's like this is Canada, you know, Canada's money, like, you know what I mean? And that looks like a different person than what we see on our coins, the pictures of the Queen on our coins. This is a modern coin as far as I know, like. Look at the eye, like, you know what I mean? It looks like, it just doesn't, it seems to be like a different person, you know what I mean? As if, like, all over the world in the Commonwealth countries, they might have a separate individual who represents the Queen, like, dotted, almost like, say each country or each place or principality is represented by a stone or a precious stone in the crown jewels or something, like. But it doesn't look like the Queen, does it? It looks like someone else. It's weird, look. Here's another one. Who's that? Who's that meant to be? What's going on? I haven't got a clue. It's very strange. It's got a different mouth and everything. Different sort of profile, isn't it? You know what I mean? The way it's done, like. I don't know. Just interesting little things, you know. What else have we got? We can have a little look at. Here's another Canadian. There's a note. Now look at the face. Look, it's like she's done younger, much younger. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure what year. Oh, this says 1988 on that. 1988. Well, it's like they're trying to keep her young, like they're preserving her with, like, you know, like Dorian Gray type thing, like. Something very strange, isn't there? You know what I mean? She's still got the same haircut, right? I wonder how many hairdressers have gone through the Buckingham Palace, you know, changed. And why did he still do the same haircut? Why doesn't she ever get her hair long and just, you know, like, just comb her hair down and have it long? Why does she always have to have this bonnet? You know what I mean? The bonnet on her head, man. just don't understand. $1,000 though, man. $1,000 bill. Think about it, right? I didn't even know Canada had $1,000 bill. You know, who on earth's going to have $1,000 bill in Canada, mate? Certainly not one of those Indians that was meant to have gone missing. Oh, man. You know, so it was like, oh no, why did you talk about that now? Oh no. Let's see what else we've got, like. Just interesting things, you know. Interesting little pictures. Ah, here's another one of the Queen. Sort of 2021, see? It seems like a different person, different mouth, different face. Same bonnet. Oh, it's Julie. She has a jelly mould. Oh, Julie's on. She has a jelly mould for her hair, Julie said. Hey, Julie, I've got a question for you, right? You know when you and Wendy are doing them streaming, do you use Zoom? You know, what software do you use to share the, you know, get the trees up both on the screen? Is it Zoom? I know everyone's onto Zoom lately, like, because I've loaded Zoom onto my laptop, you see, and I don't know how to use it to share it, but we could do some, like, you know, mad comedy things if we, you know, we can suss it out, like. Oh, Facebook Live, right, okay. I won't go on Facebook, you see, you know what I mean, but anyway, back to this. Did you see what I was saying? Did you see me thing? Did you see this, Jewel? What do you think this looks like, Prince Charles? Did you see this before? That's what I started off the stream with. This is meant to be an old picture of Beelzebub. Did you see me put this up before? Wendy goes live and then invites me onto it, right? Okay. Well, I'll suss the Zoom thing out and I'll, you know, because I want to do some sharing things on screen, you know what I mean? Yeah, have you ever seen this picture of Beelzebub, Jewel? It's a famous illustration. Doesn't it look like Prince Charles? Yeah, she missed it, right? Oh, isn't it peculiar? And it looks like he's really old. And think about it, if it's got a crown on as well, right? And it's supposed to be Beelzebub. Right, and if you look at the legs are like an insect's legs, like a creepy crawly. There's a frog there, a cat there. I think that represents shape-shifting. He's got pointy ears like a pixie. And he's got a mouth like an arsehole. Look, like his mouth's like an arsehole. It's fugly. Doesn't his mouth look like an arsehole? No, not that we know what arseholes look like. But it's weird. It's like creeped me out, you see. I thought, am I imagining it like, or does that look like Prince Charles? Well, but it was painted ages ago, wasn't it, you see? I think it was painted before he was even born. The end of a sausage roll. I've been scanning. I was glad you came on because I've been scanning all my photographs, you know, the band photographs. And let's get on to a bit more light-hearted, right? I've got like some other things to talk about if I can. Like I've just done a live stream to show people that I haven't disappeared or not, and I've just had a lot of things to do. You know what I mean? Scanning photographs and things, right? So what I've got is, if I go to my PC here, right, and I'll show you some photographs, you'll bring back some memories, right? It's dogs' bums look like this. Dogs' bums look like the end of a sausage roll. You know the one, remember the Remember the comedy clip of the Irishman singing and the dog's next to him like a sheepdog, and then it does that thing where they wipe the bum on the floor. He just walks off like we know the way dogs walk with the 2 front legs. Oh man. Well, look at these pictures, Joe. These like I've really been going to town here. I've been like, here's a funny one, a quick one, like a caricature of O'Malley I found. I drew a picture of O'Malley. Caricature, like. And do you remember that? He's fishing and he's catching a boot. It's O'Malley caricature, like. Planet Mally. His bum's farting, like. He's got his pants down and he's farting. Look at his teeth. Oh man. Right, here's some better photos. Look at these, well. Oh, really, reinforcements. Right, remember these photos, Julie? You took these pictures. Well, the first couple, if anyone's watching, these first couple, we took them, you know, like, look, our living room, look. Right. If anyone's watching, these are my old band. We done a rehearsal while my mum and dad were out. My dad was working that day. He was working in Camel It's like a short stint. Soon as he was out, we took the living room over and set up a real drum kit. But this is my parents' living room, right, folks, in a public, in a masonette, you know, with neighbours and everything, right? We must have all been spastics. There's no way we could have done this without... We must have had some kind of mental deficiency to even do this, right? But look, there's the first one. The crying boy picture on the wall, man. That's why we had so much bad luck at that, like. The crying boy picture, like. Oh, well. The picture. Playing on my look. Zoom into the crying boy picture first. I thought, oh, let's have a bit of a laugh. I've got, honestly, I've been round. It's took me ages to the crying boy. Everyone who had them pictures on the wall was cursed, weren't they? They all had bad luck, like, apparently. You know what I mean? Our house was fucking... Oh, I swore. Oh, no. Our house was, like, doomed, wasn't it? Because of that picture. The crying boy on the wall, man. But look, see, there's my dad's armchair there in the background. And we're putting this real massive drum kit up in the living room. This was like, we had neighbours next door and everything, didn't we, as well? Like, we set it all up. I've got the tape of the rehearsal as well, right, guys? And it's bloody awful, I'm telling you. It's like so mad. It wasn't worth the efforts. But look, we're setting up a real drum kit. Here we go. Here's the pictures you took, Jewel. Well, I don't know if you took that one. It's playing out there. That's the corner where the telly is, isn't it? See in the background that like Japanese picture, isn't it? Like one of them rolls, like a scroll. It's got like a mountain on it. It used to be on the wall behind the telly. Blaine always doing his Sid Vicious there, man. Right. Blaine posted some. That's because I sent him them, like, you know what I mean? I've been sending him loads of photos, like. Look, man, his head. Look at the drum kit in the corner. This is in my mum and dad's living room while they were out. My dad didn't know nothing about it. He'd have gone mad. Notice the phone there off the hook. Right, look at Blano's head, man. It looks like, you know, them Grenadier Guard hats. What's the shadow look? It's a shadow look. Oh man, these pictures have been killing me, mate. I can't believe it, like. It makes his head look huge, doesn't it? It's not his head, is it? It's the shadow. Little does he know his head looks like that when the picture's being taken. He doesn't realise. It's the flash, innit? Look at Andy there on the drums. Willow on the drums there. Not allowed to say the B word. Right. Let's keep going. See, you must have took that photograph. Because the three of us are there in the picture, like. The B word, you're not allowed to say that, it's Willow or Andrew. He goes mad. He goes, I don't like the word. I don't call him it anymore. Well, that's so do when I'm talking about the past. Yeah, it's, you know. Right. Julie will say it. Okay. You know, Thunderbirds, like, you know, Thunderbirds goes, you know, the beginning of Thunderbirds, and you see like little bits of the ships and that, and then it goes, the way he's like looking cool for the picture, man. Putting on a face, like posing, and he's like, the size of the drum kit. I mean, it was in my mum and dad's living room, you know what I mean? This one, it was in the cassette case, see the fold there, that's you know, I've got the negatives, I've got all the negatives, I've got all the negatives, so I can reprint all these at some point, but this was in the cassette case, you know, of the actual session we recorded it, like, which is, looks great, doesn't it? You know, the way we look, we've got like a bass, a guitar, drums, it looks dead cool and that, like, but the tape sounds shit. It's like really dire, like. We're in the middle of a song there, we're actually playing, like, look at me face, look. I look like, look like I'm like the cassette case. It was called, we called the session the perfect sesh, right? You know, because I typed it, you know what, I was a bit like Spacker, like, you know, and I typed it out before we did the session, you know, that excited, thinking, we're going to do a session tomorrow, and I typed it out, or called it the perfect sesh, you know, because I thought we might actually play the songs all right, like, and we were shit, you know, we were dreadful, but like, it was already typed on the cover, like, so it's always been known as the perfect sesh, but it was just absolutely shit. Look at me face. Next photograph. Still got this bass. The drums have gone. My guitar's gone. But I've still got this bass, but I've got to put electrics on it. Like, look at the state of it. It was a K bass. And I'm playing a Hondo guitar, like. Let's go. Next picture. Looking a bit more stylish there. Do you remember taking these? Do you remember taking these pictures? Like, as you see these pictures, does it like all come back to your mind and that? Like, you go, wow, the eye view, like. Oh, it's hilarious, isn't it, man? We thought, yeah, we get some good pictures and that, like, for the publicity and that, like. I felt that importance. Julian's the official photographer of Reinforcements. Look up playing away, mate. He was doing a Sid Vicious impersonation after some drugs. Oh, man. Oh, these are just classic, aren't they? Look at him. Looks like he's like had about 50 pints of beer. David Essex. Oh my word. Memories like the cars. Yeah, and that's the last one in them, right? But I've got Blano is a young David Essex. Yeah, David Essex. Who is it? Oh, I did David Essex. He's a band from Birkenhead. Cool Reinforcements. I'm gonna be playing the bass. Me David Essex impersonation. Anybody wants to see the band live? You must be fucking mad. Yeah, there's the some memories there, right? And the best ones. Oh, there's loads. Here's some old ones. I look like adamant. That was me when I was 17, 18 years old. What do you reckon there? Do you look like adamant? Look at him in the corner, man. Oh no, photos for you, man. I was laughing at your school photo saying sausage. Demand. There's the other one, look. And me sweatshirt, me punk t-shirt, like. Look, his eyes still there, look. He was in the corner, like. I think I was doing a picture for a girlfriend or something. I can't remember. Like, you know, when you say your girlfriend says, "Can I have a picture?" Like, and you go, "Yeah, all right." You know what I mean? And he kept butting in, like, look his eye there in the corner, like. Yeah, it took me ages scanning these. See what else. Yeah. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, if anyone's watching and like they've arrived late, I'm just showing some pictures for a bit of a laugh, and I've decided, I thought to come on to do some things to show people. I will be coming back and doing some speeches, but I've been very busy. Here we go. Ian Saxon's just arrived. Hi, Bruce lad. Yo, Ian, how's it going? Long time no see. I've just been going through some of my very old photographs. Ian! Julie gives a round of applause. Says 3 viewers now, so who's the other viewer? Yeah, I've just been going through some of my old photos for a bit of a laugh. Here's a mad picture. That was a gig in Blackburn. It was the YMCA. Blackburn YMCA. JT, go ahead. We should have loads on here, though, shouldn't there? Should be like hundreds of people. Like, I've got 400 subscribers or something, right? And about 3 or 4 people appear at the very most on these live streams. Yeah, that was a gig in Blackburn, and we played, our punk music kind of thing, right? And at the end of the show, the gay YMCA, I hope not. No, it was actually, the venue was the place was called the Blackburn YMCA, right? And, we were a load of bands from Liverpool there, you know what I mean? There was bands from Blackburn played as well. And we did our set of songs, and the place was full of punk rockers, right, guys? This guy, I don't even know who he is. I'd never met him before in my entire life, mate, look. He's a complete stranger. I didn't even know who he was, right? And what happened was we did our set of songs, and we went down. Well, it's probably the best gig we ever did together. We actually played okay. And we went down. Well, the crowd was quite a few people in there. It was quite packed. And because there was a load of punk rockers there, right, they loved our set of songs. So we did Anarchy in the UK, like especially for the punks. And they invaded the stage. There was 2 punks. There's another one off the picture with white spiky hair. I've got the picture somewhere, like a photograph of him somewhere. Can't find that yet. This guy come up to my microphone and he was singing Anarchy in the UK with me, like, you know what I mean? You could see they were chuffed and that, like. Proper good night, that, like. Yeah, he looks like a Nasher. He does actually, doesn't he? Nasher. Dennis the Menace dog, yeah. Well, yeah, we played Anarchy, man, and honestly, the place just erupted. Like, it was like, oh my word, it was amazing. It was a good night, like. Anarchy in the UK. Look at me, I'm like, it was a punk gig. We were playing punk music, and I look like a lumberjack. You know what I mean? I look like I've just come back from cutting trees down or something. A Canadian lumberjack, like. Memories like the ones I used to know. Okay, Pierhead photographs. Here's some pictures of us live at the Pierhead in Liverpool. I'll get like the where is it? There you go. Here's the scene. Here's the scene, man. Here's the scene, man. You see the scene? See, like, the live building in the background, and the stage was set up, and there was loads of bands played from Liverpool and that. That's where am I? I think that's me over there. Well, let's go to the actual live pictures. You see the live building? That was a boss gig. Yeah, he was actually there, wasn't he? Did you go to 2 days? We did 2 days, didn't we? It was all like a festival, like, and the 2 days we played. Am I in any of those pictures with Kerry? I don't know, I'm not sure, because I just remembered you were there. I've got Johnny Burns in one of the pictures. Johnny, the Blair No's dad, and I'll show you anyway. Well, let's see. There's 2 sets of these pictures. Yeah, I see. There's people there sitting there. I don't know if you were there. Like, I'll just go to the beginning. They're not exactly in order, like, oh, I hate it when it does that. Oh, yeah, that's it, right, okay. There we go, first picture. Me and Blenheim looking action-packed. Yeah, Damien from Brookside was there, yeah. And the two days we played, we had the best crowd, didn't we? Because it was sunny, because it kept raining, didn't it? And we had the best crowd, like. Looks like there was only kids there, doesn't it, from the pictures? But there was quite a few people there, wasn't there? There we go. Reinforcements live in Liverpool. Just showing the viewers that I did have a kind of history of playing music live, like. Once upon a time, no expense spared on the stage costume. I've still got that t-shirt. I haven't got the guitar though. Right, this is the funny thing, right? Here's the funny thing, right? Look at these pictures were taken by Robbie. You know, Andrew's brother, Robbie. He took these pictures, right? And notice they're all in the middle. They're all taken perfectly. See our bass synthesizer on the floor. And notice the way they're all central, right? Now, I gave a camera to, you know, my ex, I won't name names, you know, my ex-girlfriend. She was there as well, wasn't she? And I gave her the camera and said, take some pictures, you know what I mean? Make sure they're good and that, like. Robbie's taken these. This is from that collection of photographs. And you can clearly see the way he's got everything central and he's done everything, like, watch, every picture's okay, like, watch. See, he's behind the people there and sort of getting a shot. The whole band's in there, you know what I mean? The scene and that. Notice all the pictures are okay, like, you know what I mean? Robbie took these ones. Right, the scene. There's another one. He's got close up to the drum stage and took a picture of Andy on the drums. Right, he did good stuff, didn't he? He went round taking decent pictures and that, like. That's my amplifier there, the one in the middle, the little silver one, like, that's somewhere in pieces. I've still got all the bits of that. I took it apart. I've still got it somewhere, like. Don't know where it is, like, it's been a bit of a mystery, you know what I mean? So, like, I actually got a ladder, Jules, you know, to go in the loft. I bought a ladder and I've been in the loft and that, like. And got all my cassette tapes down and all the photos or whatever that were missing and that, like. So I can go up there and check for anything else, you know, see anything else up there. There you go, see, Robbie made some efforts, didn't he, getting the shots and that, right? Notice the top of the pictures there and we're in the middle and that, like. You can get a bit of an idea of how many people were there, can't you? It was quite a good crowd off the picture, like. Scallies there, Scousers and that. Real live reinforcements appearance. It's mad, then I always thought I was fat and I wasn't, was I? It was because I was psychologically, like, told I was fat all the time. I must have had anorexia or something. Right. Yeah. Another action shot. You see, Robbie's pictures were all in the middle and that, right? Now, you know the photos that, you know, my ex took? The ones that were reusable, you wouldn't believe it. Anyway, she was a jinx, that's all I'm saying. She couldn't even take a picture properly, you know what I mean? Well, look at these, man. These are all decent, aren't they? You know, Robbie made an effort. We're all in the middle, aren't we? I've got the negatives for these as well, like. Back of someone's head. Back of the head. Back of the head. 4 viewers, 3 viewers. Anyone out there who hasn't showed the face, told me that they're on? Any old friends? See, a different angle. See the way he's moved around on the angles. Got like some decent little shots. Look at this kid here. Like Bugs Bunny, ain't he, mate? Hold on. I should be on there full screen there, shouldn't I? Oh man, how do I do that? Oh yeah. Look at the kid here, mate. Peanut. It's like, you take the picture there. Kez. Yeah, Kez. He's probably a crack dealer now, isn't he? That kid's a crack dealer in Liverpool now. See these two kids here? They're probably cocaine dealers now. It looks that like, you know, if you just seen that picture alone, you'd think we were his teeth. He could eat an apple through a letterbox. That's a good one, man. I've never heard that one before. If you just seen this picture, like, you think, oh wow, what a gig. You know, reinforcements live at play school, you know what I mean? You know, it's there's quite a lot of people. Look, he looks like he's in like assembly, doesn't he? Like, you know, like school assembly, like. But notice Robbie's pictures, they're all actually decent, aren't they? They're all kind of central, like. Vintage photo bullying. Wait till you see the ones my ex took, man. Oh my word, you won't believe it. Like, you say, is it possible to take such bad photographs? It's just not possible. I'll just speed through them, they're all similar, like. I've still got to post these ones to Andy, like. Get a dead leg sitting like that, and then get up and have a big sponge club foot. Yeah. Walking on a sponge. Walking at an angle. One leg's longer than the other. I think I was actually looking at the camera in that one. Like, look at my head though. It looks like a Brillo pad or something, doesn't it? Right, I'll just speed through these. Ian Saxon's having a laugh. Yes, this is live at Pete. This is 1986, by the way. It's either 85 or 86. I think it was 85. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was 85. Liverpool Pierhead. There you go. You get an idea. A little bit more people there. This kid here in the corner's like, oh, I wish this band would get off this shit. Oliver Cromwell mullet. See him there, he's like, I've got a headache with this shitty band, you know what I mean? You'd think they'd have made a bit of effort and bought a new pair of jeans, innit? Oh, Oliver Cromwell on the left. Yeah, Oliver Cromwell. And Anne Widdecombe. That's Anne Widdecombe, not you. I went to see the reinforcements last night. Yeah, good photos. He did actually. Oh, further back. This one. Or that one. There. There, you say just the word there on the screen. There. I'm like, where? There. Oliver Cromwell da. No, this. Let's go. Let's speed through. Yeah, we actually went down well in that. I did record one, the one with the two people. Oh. That. Do you mean that? I'm with the that. Oliver Cromwell. Robbie says, this is on the way home on the ferry boat. Action shot on the ferry boat. And there's the ferry boat. There's our old rehearsal room. Well, one of them. Empty room. Some of the crowd have been brushing their hair with a toffee apple. Hey Jill, did you check out Slurpy Dave's channel? From Bushy's, Slurpy Dave, isn't he? Have you seen him? He's funny, isn't he? Do you know him by any chance? Have you ever met him? Like, he's a proper comedian, isn't he? Actually, his jokes are amazing. Slurpy Dave here. Alright, Slurpy Dave. Oh, I'm just having a pint of Bushy's. Won't be. I've still got my Bushy's beer, by the way. I haven't drank it yet. Yeah, he's proper funny, isn't he? He's a proper comedian, isn't he? Slurpy Dave. If Slurpy Dave's watching on the live stream, make yourself known. No, but I'm looking out for him. Oh, you've got to bump into him, haven't you? It's got to be. You've got to bump into Slurpy Dave, haven't you? Okay, here's another picture on the doorstep. Outside our old pad. Memories. Andy's always got that look on his face as if say, I don't want to be here, this is shit. I don't he's like, he's got that like sort of like you could tell he couldn't wait to leave the band. Doesn't look very keen, does he? Who took that picture? Did you take this picture, by the way? Any pictures where there's all three of us, like, there's got to be someone else took it, like. Right. Now, let's show you the... Oh, how do I get that up there? Oh, yes. Right, now I'll show you the ones my ex-girlfriend took, right. Watch these, man. Oh, you wouldn't believe it, like. You know, honestly, I always said she was a jinx, but, like... This is ridiculous. There's the day 2 there, isn't there? There's a couple. I'll go to that in a minute. Like, there's another day. Like, but look at this now. Right, look. These are the only ones that were usable. Look at the. There's me and Blano there, and the drums are there. And like, look at the roof. Look at the space above our heads. It's like. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what's this all going on here? Like, what are you doing? Taking a picture of the tent or a picture of the band? Right. These are the only ones I could use. The others were all out of focus and everything, look. Above our heads. There's space there, like. See, it's the same day on a different camera. We're in the middle there, but we're not actually playing. You see, I've got a guitar lead in my hand, like. Right, and then there's a couple of comedy ones. Oh yeah, look at that one. I mean, can you believe it? You know what I mean? It's like, all that space there. I just said, you look through the viewfinder, you just aim and then you press the button, like. I'm sure I was there with her. Yeah, I think you was. Probably, you must have been, mustn't you? Right. I think I took that one because I'm not in the picture. You see, it's John. John was there. Look. Playing all, and they're all doing a mad pose. Look. The drummer, the bass player, the lazy bastard. I'm only joking. The snooker player. Oh, there's another one of Andy on the drums. Andy looks like he had a stroke. Where did you say it was? Pierhead. It's the Pierhead in Liverpool. You see, that's on the landing stage of the ferry. The ferry. We were waiting for the ferry boat there to go home, I think. And the stage is 84. I think it was 85. 85, I think. You see in the background up there the Liver building in the background. See, that's me standing there with my hands in my pockets. Isn't that you there, Drew? Not sure, in the corner there. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, man. It's mad, isn't it? Decent picture of Andy, like, on the drums. Those drums looked amazing, didn't he? And he never ever played them properly, though. They look great, but they didn't sound good. Well, they did something. Yeah, there it is. There's Johnny. Here's Blair Knows How, man, here, right? He was actually there, man. And that's Robbie. See? There's Johnny there. There's Robbie. Nice drum kit. Yeah, it was a brilliant kit. There's Robbie there. There's our John. There's Andrew. There's one of the dudes that run the place. Tom. That fella there, he done a speech. You remember him? He was a Liverpool politician for the Liverpool Labour Party. He done a speech on the stage, like. What was his name? Oh, that's going back a bit, like. Well, yeah, man. Look, I'll zoom back. You can see it's a good picture, though, isn't it? Bit of a strange rarity, like. Yeah, so isn't it mad? Johnny Byrne actually came to see the band play, like. My arm man wouldn't have fucking bothered, would he? He'd have been bang, bang, fucking bang. I want to see that. Right, let's flip through them back again, like. Yeah, it's a mad old picture, though, isn't it? Oh, John actually came to see us. His hat looked like it's been in a fight. They're like gangsters, aren't they? All this space was filled with people when we played, wasn't it? It was actually quite a big space, like. Yeah, it's Liverpool Pierhead. Over in that direction there is the Albert Docks. Behind that, that's the PA system van, like, you know. All changed now, hasn't it? All looks different now. So let's whiz through them, like. I'll just whiz through them and catch up to the ones that were... I don't think I showed all of them. Or did I? Yeah. Well, oh man, these are just... And honestly, the rest of the photos weren't even in focus. It was like, I couldn't believe it, you know, when I got them developed, like, and I was like, oh my word, there's about 3 or 4 pictures I can use, like, of the band live, like. Right, Okay, this really gets really funny. Yeah, there's the other day as well. Some here like of the other day. This was the other day, the same stage. And you see the costumes are different. See, that was the other day. Like, I actually made an effort, and that's, you know me, I wear the same clothes for a month, don't I? And I actually made an effort and changed my clothes for the next gig. Because it was 2 days, it was a weekend, wasn't it? Saturday and a Sunday, and I actually made an effort and changed my clothes, like, to so people wouldn't think I was a tramp, which I was. See, there you go. Whoa, don't I look cool? A brilliant picture. Shame about the guitar playing. See, there's Andy on the bass. So yeah, we've got quite a few photographs on in between the two gigs. It's a mad adventure, isn't it? Oh, here we go. These are the ones. Don't want to go through that yet. Black and white one. That's in the place where we used to practice, like. Look at the state of me, like look like a spastic or something. Man, look, it's like memories. Wow, it's weird seeing that, man. Here we are in the pub. I think I've shown these before, I think. We're in the pub. Oh man, I've got beers. I haven't had a drink, and I just looked at that beer on the table and just thought, I need a drink. But I won't, like. Okay, right, now this is where we're going. I want to go back to these, like, these old pictures. These are the best ones, man. The cheap instruments. Yeah, there's some funny ones. Julie, look at this. You ready? That's me dad. That's me old man. And oh, John in the background getting his tea. My mum's hand is probably holding the frying pan. My mum was doing the Sunday dinner. And my dad's glasses, man, look. See the way they were repaired with sellotape. You can't breathe. I wish I could stay up for this, but I'm here up early. Oh, Wendy's here. Whoa. Okay, Wendy. I'll like I say, I'll post it. I didn't know you were there. Hey, it's Father's Day, isn't it? It's that way he put his tie on. Went for the photograph. Okay, Wendy. Me too. I wasn't meant to go to. I was meant to go to sleep. I wonder what we're having for Sunday dinner. Oh, look, just a quick couple of comedy ones. That's all, John. That's my brother in the bottom corner, and that's Blano, the bass player there. The top. Mushy peas, Wendy, mushy peas. Hey, you know what's funny about this? Look at the look at the decor. You know the decorating my mum did. Look, it's like, you know, Clockwork Orange. You know, all the decoration, you know, like, you know, the decorating in Clockwork Orange. You know, in everybody press the like button. See the decorating, you know, my mum's decorating scheme. It's Clockwork Orange, isn't it? You know, it's really gaudy and like Clockwork Orange. That's the Sea Dog window. We were trying to be really arty, the three of us, like, you see, like the band, like, I'm taking the picture, like, it's the bakery in the background. It's a Sea Dog window, like the three silhouettes, like. Oh, I don't know, I think Blair took the picture, I think. I forgot. Oh my word. I don't want to go any further in case I cause a controversy with these pictures, like, but like, that's a memory, isn't it? Look, Plano and Andy. Oh my word. We might get in trouble for this one, like, because we were being controversial. The Grotto, yeah. The Grotto. Wow, was you on a different channel there when God, Chick Wendy and Sisters in Christ? Is the two of you? What was it? I'm confused. Yeah, look. I'll skip these for now because they're quite controversial. Hold on. Yeah, there's another one. John beating Andy up, like, you know, bullying him, like. Photo booth. So. Right, here's the best ones. The best ones. The jumper. These are the best ones. Look at these. Oh my word. These are just ridiculously silly, but they're so funny. Any people watch this later on, like, and they think their band is shit or their band is crap, you gotta see what we had, our equipment. Have you got the one with poo on a stick? No, I haven't found that yet, right. I found Thingy, but I didn't upload it. I didn't copy it yet. You know the one you took of the Spaz chariot outside the Sea Dog? Someone's mobility scooter. It was years ago, one. It was like before mobility scooters, you know what I mean? Look at the state of our drum kit. I won't talk about that at the moment, like, but in the bin shoes. In the bin shoes. We were a punk band. Oh man. Classic comedy. You've got to see this on a big screen, you know. That's why you got to get a PC, do you know, when you have a big screen. It's better, like, you don't if you watch it on a phone, you know, because it's a small screen, but you get a big, you rig it to your telly. Do you rig it to your telly, like, because you see the pictures better than plain old Dale pointing at the camera. Oh fuck! Can't believe that. Like, this is stuff inside, isn't it? It's so funny, man. Trying to look cool, and in vain. Between this and my ignorant neighbouring party next door, I'm never going to sleep. I'll be having a party. Hey, Wend, what, you know, if we have any lockdowns in the future and we can't have the party, why don't you have it in your garden or something? Yeah, black cat, sapping him, mate, is right. Black cat, how you doing, man? I'm just going through my photographs of my band, my old photograph collection. You can watch it from the start tomorrow or whatever. Like, these are like, I was like 18 there, like 18 years old. That's me. Like, I'm 56 now, by the way, so that's why I look the way I do. Here we go. Let's keep going. Wait to see our drum kit, man. You just can't take these seriously, can you, man? I can't look at these without laughing. I can't do it, like. Oh, man. The drum kit, man. I won't tell anyone where they came from until the bloody Hebrew roots. Church next door. Sunday isn't the Lord's Day, buggers. It'll take them a while to catch up. Look at our drum kit. I'm guessing you were a punk band, eh? Yeah, we were a punk. I've got cassette tapes of us rehearsing. See this room? I've actually got rehearsal tapes from this room. I mean, look at these drums, man. Yeah, we were a punk band. We were called, in these pictures, this is from the very early days, we were called the Cheap Instruments, right? And later on we were called Reinforcements, but yeah, I've got like a lot of treats on my channel coming up. I'm going to put like cassette tapes up. I've got to convert them to digital, right? And I'll put these photos and stuff to the sound of them, like, because, you know, if you've ever been in a band and you think you're a really bad player or your music's crap, wait till you hear our band. You think, if any musicians that think they're shit, you know, there's hope when you hear us. Like, we were like the worst band in the world, man. Look at the state of the drums. I won't go into the detail, right, but I actually stole that drum kit, believe it or not. I got into I think I had a posse who wanted to hang me for it, like, you know what I mean, but I stole them drums, believe it or not. And I'm not proud of it, like, but hoping to make a movie about it one day. There's the drummer. Yeah, you see all the pictures on the walls, all like Sex Pistols and the Damned and stuff like that, you know. This was the bass player's, you know, bedroom in a masonette. There's our instruments. Look at the drum kit. Just look at that drum kit. Look at the side tom, right? Look, see the side tom. It was like weird because, look, it was actually. You see the actual rim was riveted on. It's gold glitter. It doesn't even match the kit. And whoever made it, it's like homemade. and it's like riveted on, so you couldn't change the heads if you burst them, you know what I mean? It was the weirdest side tom I've ever seen in my life, to be honest. See, it's actually riveted permanently. Okay, Julie's gotta go. Okay, Julie, I'll see you soon. There was our equipment there. Oh wow, that's me fuzz box on top of the amp there. That's like long gone. Someone stole that actually. It disappeared, like that fuzz box. Like it's an old fuzz box. They were for a fortune. Now I checked out the price of them online, and they were like over £100, you know. That's why we sounded so bad. So anyway, if you on my channel Black Cat, if you're into comedy, you know, punk bands and that, like the humour, it's like Spinal Tap, but much worse. You know what I mean? I've got loads of recordings. And Wendy, okay, Wendy, I'll see you soon. Keep on rocking. Okay, I'll keep going with the photographs. There we go. That's me. And see, I've got a monkey on my back. One of those monkeys from the 70s, you know, them toy monkeys. The history of the cheap instruments. Jacko the monkey, that's it. That's what they were called. Jacko the monkey, like, on me back, like. I don't know if that affected my life in the future when I ended up, you know, experimenting with drugs and that, like. It's like symbolic, the monkey on the back, like. Whoa. Right, we've got 3 viewers. Those were the days. This is about 1982, by the way. I think. Yeah, this is 1982. It's a long time ago, like. That's Blano on the bass. Still got the bass guitar. Still got that. It's the only instruments I've still got, like. But it's all, you know, it's got no bits on it, no electrics and that. It needs to be fixed up and that, like. But it's playable, you know what I mean? One day, I hope to fix that bass and get it playing again, like. There you go. See, I tried writing Fender on the headstock, like. To make it look like a Fender. And you can look and see, like, look on that. That was a Hondo, like, and I wrote Gibson there or something. Gibson Les Paul or something. It's not, like, you know, it's a Hondo, like. And that one I tried to write Fender on it, like, you know, because we wanted to make people think we were playing Fenders and Gibsons when we couldn't afford them, really. Yeah, this is the bass player's bedroom. He's just doing it. He was the drummer, comedy picture, like. That block of flats in the background there through the window, you see the block of flats? That's I live there now. I still live in the town. I live in these flats now, like. Still, that's where I am now, like. The Black Cat's laughing. See the verandas? I actually live in these flats. Still, like, still live in the same town. We weren't queers, by the way. Just like comedy photograph. Oh, wow. We were a punk band. Definitely a punk band. I'm telling you, like, Nirvana have got nothing on us, mate, I'm telling you. That was like a comedy shot. He didn't actually play the guitar, but we like a sort of, you know, one of them pictures, you know. But see the flats again in the background, the block of flats. I actually live there, like. But yeah, man, these drums are like, I tell a story kind of thing, like someone told me they were in a garage somewhere and they said, like, no one's using them, they've been there for years, man, and they're really good drums, Bruce, you know what I mean? Why don't you get them, like? You know, I was actually goaded, like, you know, someone actually goaded me, like, and I did, as I nicked them, right? And I put them in my living room, and then the first thing in the morning, and I looked at them, and I remember looking at them thinking, oh my word, what have I done? And if I could have, I would have took them back, you know what I mean, and put them back, but it was too late, you know what I mean. I was like, that lad who told me to take them, like, he told me they were good, you know what I mean? And that's what we had, like, for our first drum kit, like. I probably had a lynch party after me and everything because of that. The lynch party. I mean, bloody hell, they were ancient, man. That's the bass player. Oh, man. This is really early on. You were on bevies tonight. No, not tonight. I've got loads of bevies, like, but I haven't had a drink tonight. Totally square tonight. Wish, like, I mean, I've got a homebrew on as well, actually. I've done a video. I've actually done my second homebrew, right? And I've made a Belgian strong beer, right? Like a 10% beer, right? And it's finished. I'm going to be bottling it tomorrow, right? It's my second brew. I've only done 2 brews. And the first brew, you've probably seen it on my channel where I'm testing them, like, you know, the first ever home brew. This one's my second brew. And I've videoed it all this time. Skint, so I'm on the Bud Lights, lol. Bud Lights, man. Yeah, I've videoed the whole homebrew process this time. The second brew I've made, how to make a Belgian beer. It's dead cheap as well, you know. So I'll be putting the video up. So if the beer is actually a success, it means the recipe's worth sharing, isn't it, right? So if you stay tuned to my channel, I'll be putting the video up, and I make a Belgian beer from scratch. You see me making everything, all the ingredients, and it's actually turned out all right so far. 10% beer, mate. Oh my word, I can't wait to try it. Like, it's I've done the test, you know, out of the fermenting bin, and it's actually fine. Like, you know, I'll actually show you. I'll go off the camera for a second. I'll show you the sample. Let's just shrink this screen. That's me playing the guitar, Jimi Hendrix style, by the way. This is very early on this, right? You can see how poor we were. That's in my mate's living room. You'll see him singing. He was the singer when we started, and I was the guitarist. And it's in his living room. That's his mum and dad's telly, believe it or not. That's all they had. That's how skint we were, like, you know what I mean? They were like, that was in the living room before we had the drums, that one, like. Okay, let's just shrink the screen. I'll show you me a sample of this beer, right? Just shrink this so I can go on here and do an enlargement. Right. Uh-oh, the ugly man on the screen again. Just take my headphones off, hold on. I'll just get a sample of the beer. YouTube exclusive. Okay. Right. Just put my sample glass down. Get my headphones back on. Right. Check this out, right? See, this is out straight out of the fermenting bin, right? Look at that. It's like still cloudy. When I put it in the bottle to condition, it'll be bottle conditioned and looks like a microwave. That's the television, like. Looks like a microwave. But there you go, look. This is my own Belgian brew, right? Looks good, the colour, doesn't it, right? And it'll clear up in the bottle and that, right? And I tell you what, it's like about 9.5 to 10%, yeah? And look, this is straight out the fermenting bin, right? It's nearly done, like, it's virtually done, basically. Cheers. Oh, it smells amazing. The kit. I ordered my own barley from eBay, right? I paid 40 quid for this huge 25 kilogram bag of barley. Pilsner malt. Pilsner malt. I didn't use a kit this time, right? See, it's like, I put oats in it as well. Hops, I bought separate hops. And it's like a real ale. It's like a proper real ale. It doesn't taste like a kit. It tastes amazing. There's no fizz in this at the moment, obviously. And when it's finished and it's bottle conditioned, it should be fantastic. So I'll be reviewing my own beer in about a month. You know, give it about a month to mature, like, if I can wait that long, obviously, like. But it's going to be 9.5 to 10%. And this tastes good, right? But yeah, it's not a kit. I bought all the ingredients proper. It's a proper, it was going to be all grain apart from, I made my own Belgian candy sugar, right? Which I've filmed. This time I've filmed everything, right? So if you're interested in, you know, making your own beers and that, like, this review, I do it like in my own language. So it's kind of like very easy to understand, you know what I mean? It's not like, you know, some people who put videos on YouTube and you don't know what the hell they're doing, you know what I mean? Because they don't tell you everything. Whereas I've done it in great detail, and this is like real ale. It's like proper real Belgian ale. I made candy sugar, right? Filmed all of it. Filmed making the candy sugar. Filmed making the beer itself. So it's a mega movie, you know what I mean? So anyone who's interested in homebrew, stay tuned and you'll see it in the next couple of weeks. And I think that it tastes fantastic, do you get me? Like, and it's not even fermented, like fizzy yet, you know, I haven't added the sugar and that in the bottle and that, like. So there you go. A YouTube exclusive. My own Belgian brew. It's going to be called Duke the Nuke, after me dog. You know, my dead dog used to be called Duke. And I used to nickname him Duke the Nuke. And I've called it Duke the Nuke because when you drink it, it should nuke you, you know what I mean? It's 10%. You should be, like, nuked when you have a few of these, like. Duke the Nuke. The number one in a dog brewery, Duke the Nuke. Birkonian Belgian. Brewed in Birkenhead on the Wirral, like. Exclusive. I mean, I've actually been drinking it out of the fermenting bin and I can't believe how good it is, right? Actually, I did a test the other night, you know, when I first started testing it, because it was nearly fermented. And I got wellied, you know, just drinking out of this thing, these little sample jar things, you know what I mean? I got wellied. I was watching the Wales football match, and I drank a few of these, and I was wellied, completely bevied. I couldn't believe. I was like, oh my word, he hasn't even been bottle conditioned yet. So it is Duke the Nuke, you know. So cheers, man. Yeah, but the whole film's coming up soon, like. Filmed everything, you know what I mean? It took a bit, you know, a bit awkward having the camera while I was doing it all, but I thought, let people see this so you know exactly what I'm doing, like. My own little recipe, like. Yeah, I feel like going to my head already. I'm taking it easy because I've got an ulcer. I've got some Belgian beers in, like, you know what I mean? Whereabouts are you from? Oh man, that tastes good. It's got like toffee, nutty flavour in it. It's like chocolatey, bit like Maltesers. Real Pilsner malt are used. I think them kits, they don't taste right, you know, they're okay, but they're always really weak. And they don't really taste like a proper real ale, you know what I mean? That's like toffee, it's delicious. Okay. Cheers on the 3.5 though, gutted. I tell you what though, you know when I've tried that, Chester, you're not far away from me then, are you? I'm on the Wirral in Birkenhead. Might be able to get together for a bevy sometime, innit? When I tried Bud Light, someone recommended it to me, right, because I know when I wanted to play me music in the park or whatever and do a bit of busking and that, I need a bit of Dutch courage, you know, want to practice in the park with my amp and stuff. And someone said to me, try Bud Light, because when you can actually play while you're on that, like, but you feel bevy, do you get me? Like, and you have the Dutch courage kind of thing. So I tried it, right, and I was totally surprised how tired I felt, you know, like going to bed. I was like, whoa, that's Bud Light, and I felt like it was like, you know, I had a good sleep on it, you know what I mean? Okay, let's go back to the pictures. Yeah, Chester, man. That's a train ride away, isn't it? Okay, get back in the corner. Get this back up. Yeah, right. There's the, like, look at the lamp in the corner. That's like a lamp there next to the telly. And it's a Liverpool lamp. I remember that. You see, yeah, it's quite refreshing too. You know, I know it's a nice beer. It's actually all right. But yeah, it made me feel sleepy, and I couldn't understand that. I was thinking, wow, why does it make you feel sleepy, man? But it's ideal for playing music on, you see. Well, yeah, you can see there the lamp. That's a Liverpool lamp. That Liverpool badge has got a football on it and stuff. This is 1982, I think. Could be 81 even. I'm not sure. Black and white portable telly. That was when. that was when he sang, and he ended up becoming the bass player, the one with the microphone, and the one with the bass ended up being the drummer. That was very early. I've got recordings of this. You want to hear a recording like from those days? Oh, did I put it on this machine? I don't know. I think I have. Have I transferred it? Oh my word. I've got recordings and it's so bad you wouldn't believe it, right? I'll do that in a minute. I'll play some, right? The drummer. Back to the bedroom there where we got the drums. Yeah, it's okay. Well, do you want a recording of a rehearsal? Okay, there's another one. I was trying to look cool there, like those drums, man. I remember telling one of my mates who was a punk rocker in Birkenhead, right? Saying, "Oh, we've got drums now. You want to come to a rehearsal? Come and see us in the bedroom, like, you know what I mean?" And he came to see us, man. He was going, "All right, I'll call round," you know what I mean? He walked in and he looked at the drums and he just burst out laughing. He actually started laughing at us, like. I was like, "What are you laughing at, man? We're serious, man. This is a real drum kit, you know what I mean?" The bass player eating a pot noodle. Okay, man, there's me on the drums. Look at the state of the drums, man. If the person who owns these drums, because, you know, I stole them, like, I actually stole them drums. It was like, if the person who owns them is watching, like, I apologise, you know what I mean? It's not like, I don't. Look, see that again, the monkey on the back. It's like fate, isn't it? I ended up being like the most exploratory drug user in the band, strangely enough. No one did as much drugs as me. You know, like LSD and mushrooms, and, you know. There's where we used to live, like, that's our area, like, where we used to live, like, sort of. Okay, that's a look. There's the before. Look, that's before. After. That's me there, like. Before. After. Oh man. Okay. There we go. Back to the living room pictures, man. That's early on in the old days. Yeah, I've got a tape of these sessions, and oh man, I've actually found my very, very first ever recording, right? Which is about, I was still in school at the time. I was actually still in my last year in school, and the tape is me and the other lad who's usually holding the microphone. It's his house, by the way. That's his school picture. Look in the background. You see the school picture on the mantelpiece. That's him there. Look. Right, there was a tape of me and him writing our first ever song, singing and that, like, right. So let's see, I don't ever put it on this computer, I'm not sure, like, let's just flick through these pictures first. Give you an idea of how shit everything is, man. If you think your band is shit, wait till you hear me, like. That's all I'm saying. Right, let's go. Okay. I'm hoping to put it on this computer. Let's go. Music. Music. If you can call it that, like vintage band recordings. Are you ready for this, man? See, what I intended doing was putting the pictures together with the tapes. I'm going to have to do them on Sony Vegas, assemble them. But I have copied some early record. Yeah, I've got some here, man. Oh no. Cheap Instruments 1. Cheap Instruments 2, okay. Oh, where is it? Right. Let's see. Yeah, this is it, right. This is it. That gold glitter ain't it, though, is it? I don't know a thing about instruments. That gold glitter ain't it, though. Right, here we go, right. This is my oldest recording in existence, cassette tape, right. Shitty old, them old cassette tapes, they just had a little microphone plugged in with a little button on to pause it, like. And it's me and the lad who ended up playing the bass. And he's only about, oh man, I think he was about 10 years old, I'm not sure, right. And he's doing the singing and I'm playing the guitar, right. It's a shitty old K guitar. It's the very first guitar we ever used, which isn't in the photographs. It's before the photographs, you know what I mean, right? And let's just shrink this because it's a sonic thing. This, you see, so I can put my picture back up a bit. Like, let's get my picture back up on the full size, right? Right. Just doing background explanation, right? I'm using a very, very, very cheap K guitar, right? With a fuzz box. We borrowed a fuzz box of someone in school. One of my school friends lent it to me, right? And, back then we thought we sounded amazing. Do you know what I'm saying? This is like, honestly, any young lads with bands, if they think they're shit, they don't know what they're talking about, right? The lad who's singing, he's 10 years old, believe it or not. It's our first song. We're trying to write a brand new punk song. I'm playing the guitar. Check this out. This is from a cassette tape. I only transferred it last week. You know what I mean? I had to dig it out. I found all my old cassette tapes. I've got loads of them. You wouldn't believe the amount of recordings. It's why my channel's called Roller Coaster Ride, because there's loads of stuff I've got to put up, you know what I mean? Like, but okay, get ready for this, man. I mean, it's going to be hard to listen to, but it's so funny. Listen to the lad singing, he's 10 years old or something, right?
Stop.
See the pause button, like, it's like, that's the pause on the microphone.
When I started school,
I'm joined in singing there.
They tell me the rules. Don't you know the rules? You'll end up in a cell. You die, you go to hell.
10 years old.
As I do think I will, I didn't understand. Robbing out my mother's piss, getting into disgusting.
Getting a big job plan.
Balls up. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The neighbours hated us, man. They hated us.
Been a piece out for when I started school. When the kids left at our door, they tell me the rules. See me just for food. Don't you know the rules? You'll end up in a cell. You die and go to hell. As I couldn't figure with, I just didn't understand. Robbing out my mother's piss and getting this off plan. Leaving just for food. Don't you know the rules? You'll end up in a cell. You die and go to hell.
It's the lead solo, man.
Leaving just for food. Don't you know the rules? You end up in a cell. You die and go to hell. Now I'm in a prison cell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. Been a piece out for when I started school. When the kids knocked at our door, they tell me the rules. Baby, just for food. Don't you know the rules? You'll end up in a cell. You'll die and go to hell.
It's bloody terrible, isn't it, man?
As I do think I wish I just didn't understand. Robbing out my mother's piss and get a big job plan. Baby, just for food. Don't you know the rules? You'll end up in a cell. You'll die and go to hell. Even just for food. Don't you know the rules? You'll end up in a cell. You'll die and go to hell. Now I'm in a prison cell, so far like a wank. If only I could listen well, I'd never enter the bank. Even just for food. Don't you know the rules? You'll end up in a cell. You'll die and go to hell.
One, two, three, four.
I've been saving this for YouTube, you know what I mean? I'm thinking, oh my word. I've joined in
You
there.
end up in the sand. You die, you go to hell.
Peter, hello Peter, hello Peter.
Okay, right. I'll do a skip to the like later on in the career, like. That's like, so you see, there's an old tape there. That's from 1981 or 80, I think. I think it's 1980. I'm not sure. It's unbelievable, isn't it? I've still got it, man. I only digitized it the other week. And I was like, oh man, I'm glad still got this tape. Imagine it on YouTube, man. Right. I'll do a skip. You know, when you say that comment, there you go. I was expecting a bit better, not gonna lie, man. I mean, anything's better than that, isn't it? I mean, you just can't get worse than that. Like, there's any people out there who play guitar, you think you're shit. Whew, think again. Wait till you hear me, mate. You haven't heard nothing yet. Like, I wasn't learning how to play lead guitar there. You know what I mean? Okay, here's a skip to the next one. This is all three of us in the same sort of circumstance, right? And a little bit later on, right, we got a little bit better, right? If you can say that, right? There's a bass guitar, there's a guitar, and the drummer is playing drums on, you know, on the arm of a sofa. You know, we didn't even have a drum. Oh no, I think we had a snare drum on this, right? We borrowed the snare drum off someone in school. I was still in school. I was 16. I was in school, right? Are you ready for this? Proper vintage. Oh man.
I don't know what you're talking about.